Have you ever felt the weight of 1,000 eyes watching you, even when you're alone? Beneath the laughter and color of Mexico's ancient canals, there's a place where sorrow clings to every branch, and every doll tells a story of love, loss, and longing. Some say it's haunted. Others say it's a shrine. But for those who visit, the Island of the Dolls is more than a legend. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest fears and the lengths we'll go to remember those we've lost. Tonight, I invite you to journey with me into the heart of this mystery, where the line between reality and folklore blurs, and every shadow holds a secret. Are you ready to step into the story? Imagine stepping onto an island where every tree is draped with broken dolls. Thousands of them, their empty eyes fixed on you. Some are missing arms, others have faces split by time and weather, and all are covered in a film of dust and mold. The silence is heavy, broken only by the creak of branches and the soft clatter of plastic limbs in the breeze. It's as if the dolls are waiting, watching, holding secrets in their stitched mouths. Locals whisper that the dolls move at night, their heads turning, their eyes opening when no one is looking. Some say you can hear faint voices, calling out from the shadows, especially after dark. This isn't a movie set or a Halloween attraction, it's a real place, hidden in the heart of Mexico. Welcome to La Isla de las Muñecas, the Island of the Dolls, a place where legend and reality blur, and every step feels like a dare. Just a short ride from the city's chaos, Xochimilco is a world of color and celebration. Families gather on painted boats, sharing food, music, and stories as they glide through ancient waterways. The air is filled with laughter, the scent of fresh tamales, and the sound of mariachis serenading lovers and friends. Children wave at passing boats, and vendors float by, offering flowers and sweets. It's a place where life is celebrated, where every day feels like a festival. But beneath this joyful surface, the canals hold secrets, stories whispered from one generation to the next. Hidden among the floating gardens, or chinampas, is an island that few dare to visit after sunset. It's a place that stands in stark contrast to the warmth and light of Xochimilco, a place where the past lingers, and the living come face to face with the unknown. In the 1950s, a man named Don Julián Santana Barrera sought peace on a small, isolated chinampa. He left behind his family, choosing a life of solitude among the reeds and water lilies. Don Julián was a simple, deeply religious man, tending his crops and living quietly with the rhythms of the land. But one day, his world changed forever. He found the lifeless body of a young girl tangled in the canal's weeds. Despite his efforts, he couldn't save her. The tragedy haunted him, casting a shadow over his days. Soon after, a doll floated up in the same spot. Believing it belonged to the girl, Don Julián hung it from a tree as a tribute. But the sense of unease grew. He began to feel the girl's spirit linger, restless and unquiet. To protect himself, and perhaps to comfort her, he started collecting dolls, pulling them from the water, scavenging from trash, trading his crops for more. The island slowly transformed, each new doll a silent witness to his growing obsession and fear. For 50 years, Don Julián lived among his dolls, their numbers growing into the thousands. He dressed some in sunglasses, others in bright dresses, creating a strange, unsettling family. His favorite, a doll named Augustina, became the centerpiece, a shrine where visitors left offerings and prayers. But the piece was fragile. Visitors reported strange happenings, whispers in the night, dolls' eyes opening on their own, cold hands brushing their skin. Then, in 2001, the story took a tragic turn. Don Julián was found drowned in the very spot where he claimed the girl had died decades earlier. His nephew, Anastasio, said it was a heart attack, but locals whispered that the island had finally claimed him. And here's the twist. No official record exists of a girl drowning in those canals in the 1950s. Was Don Julián haunted by a real spirit, or by his own loneliness and grief? The line between legend and reality blurred forever. Today, Don Julián's nephew keeps the island as it was, a living shrine to his uncle's memory and obsession. Tourists from around the world come to see the dolls, leaving their own offerings, hoping for blessings or answers. Some leave shaken, swearing they heard voices or saw the dolls move. Others feel a strange peace, as if the island is a place of healing as much as haunting. The Island of the Dolls now holds the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of haunted dolls. It's become a symbol of Mexican folklore, a place where grief, superstition, and love for the lost collide. In a culture that honors the dead, the island stands as an extreme, unforgettable altar, a place where the past is never truly gone. Online, the legend grows. TikTokers share their chills, true crime fans debate the facts, and locals warn not to stay after dark. As I leave, I can't help but wonder, was it all a lonely man's imagination? Or is there something here that defies explanation? Would you dare to visit? Or would you, like so many before, feel the doll's eyes following you long after you've left? As I drift away from the island, the silence feels heavier, as if the dolls are whispering their secrets to the night. Maybe the true haunting isn't in the dolls themselves, but in the stories we carry, the grief we can't let go, the memories we refuse to forget. La Isla de las Muñecas is a place where pain and devotion are woven together, where every broken doll is a prayer for peace. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the island leaves its mark, a reminder that love, loss, and longing are universal, and that sometimes, the scariest stories are the ones that come from the heart. Would you dare to visit? Or would you, like me, carry the island's gaze with you long after you've left its shores? Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay curious, and remember, every legend begins with a single, unforgettable story.
Like and subscribe.